Yo, what? Anyways, they can't hear you right now since, I know that I have a new fit. This is not gonna be my new fit, like, forever. I just wanted to put on, like, a cool frontman outfit. Like, see, my color's black, you know, it's, like, pretty cool frontman thing that I had. Now, I know that I try to be joking in my videos and try not to be offensive at all. Like, I'm not even trying to be offensive to any of the, fans of the show that I'm gonna talk about. He might be. I don't know.
Damn right.
So, the show that... This was his video idea, so...
Yep.
We're going to be talking about the Hasbin Hotel drama.
Well, actually, and fan base as well. And fan base.
And fan base. With this fire music playing in the background.
I gotta change my cosmetic, but hold on.
Okay. So, most of the stuff that I say in this video was also by him. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is I know that I'm like a couple years late to this video. But, first up, we're going to be talking about them disrespecting religion, kind of.
Kind of. I want to talk about it first. You can let's go to back to here.
Alright, I was just getting the RC cars because I have ADHD. Look at the cool car go! Okay, what would you want to say?
Okay, so we're gonna be talking about the fan base first. So first of all,
Oh, the fan base.
they are freaking degenerate. I'm not gonna say the. Yeah, even though I do half of the time, but I might actually. So basically, I'm gonna be talking about the fan base of Hasbin Hotel, right? So it seems to other people that the fan base is degenerate, and that the fan base makes people, the ones who make it seem that they're degenerate, they're right for that part. You want to know why? Is because there's people. Because one of my friends told me he was a part of a. Basically, I'm gonna keep his name out of it. But basically, he went to a hate porn server, right? He was in a hate porn server where it had a bunch of where they basically drew a bunch of Hasbin Hotel characters, like getting literally murdered.
Oh.
In there, and basically fucking defiled. Like, if you know what I mean, they're basically just donkey stroking those corpses. They literally did that.
Yo, what?
No, it's true. And then one of them was an actual pedo. One of them was an actual pedo that got arrested for 30 weeks.
Crap. My right controller battery died. Whatever.
But, yeah. Anyway, so basically, the degenerate fan base. There's a bunch of degenerates in that. For example, people are saying, what is your favorite sin? Like, who is normalizing that kind of stuff? Nobody should be normalizing sin. If Bishop Emmanuel Mari saw this, he would speak out against it, saying it's not normal to pick a favorite sin embodied as a character, right? Like, why would you do that either way? Now, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm just stating my opinion. Why are you... It's not necessarily normalizing it, but I feel like you are by asking who is your favorite sin. They represent them in very sexual... They represent them in very sexual... I don't know how to explain it, but like they just in general embody them in characters that are very sexual and weird. In my opinion, but yeah, basically, there's a degenerate fan base out there. They draw porn, they draw posts about it, like literally. Some of these people actually say that some of these people actually sympathize for some character. First up, I'm going to be sharing one of them, Alistair. I think some people actually say, "Oh, poor Alistair, he doesn't deserve this." He murdered his own father. Like, he murdered his own father and other victims.
Like in the show or like in real life?
In the show, as it implies. He implies that he killed his father as his first victim. Like, I mean, why are you gonna do that? Why are you gonna sympathize for a character who was a murderer? Especially considering his own father. Like, isn't that bad enough? This is the equivalent of people simping over Luigi Mangione. Some of y'all might not know him, but that is the literal equivalent of people saying, "Oh, Luigi," or Wade Wilson, or Jeffrey Dahmer so handsome. Regardless
Hey.
or not, they kill people. But that's beside the point. And
Mhm.
then number 2 is Angel Dust, right? People are saying, "Oh, he doesn't deserve this." Technically, yeah, yes, he does not deserve it. I think he did this to himself. Reasons why is because, number 1, Valentino should not be literally selling contracts to people selling their souls, or at least giving them money at the cost of selling their souls to him, working as sex worker. Who would do that in the first place anyway? I do not know. And second of all, it's also Angel Dust's fault on his part, or specifically this. He was in need of so much money, and he was also so greedy to a point where he wouldn't even read a contract, right? So if he had read the contract and made sense of it, then maybe there was a chance that there's people that could actually sympathize for him. But instead, I think he did this to himself. Some people might agree, some people might disagree, right? And there's just in general fucked up characters. For example, Nikki. She's like a child, right?
Mhm.
She's a child with one eye. Basically a Cyclops-style demon. Because I've done my research.
Oh yeah, I've seen that on one
And so
of the
basically,
hasbin hotels that I like songs I've like heard of before.
But basically, they decide that they're gonna make her like what? Make her like what? Have her little moment, yes, queen, by literally proceeding to show her brutally murdering, and impaling an angel. Like, in my opinion, again, I'm gonna bring
Oh yeah,
up Manual
this
1,
show
right?
is definitely religion hating at first glance,
Well,
for
no,
sure.
no, wait. While that may be true, yes, they might be doing it subliminally. They might be doing it subliminally. I'm not saying, oh, you're doing it you're doing it because you hate religion. They might be doing it subliminally. They might be. This is my opinion. They might be doing it subliminally.
Remember about the character
And then we're also
Adam
gonna
that you
talk
told me about?
Oh yeah, that. They made Adam like what? They damn near made him look like a demon with horns, sharp teeth. And in general, I don't know if they're gonna be able to hear me, but like in general, they made him look like some kind of douchebag from Hot Topic. Like,
Who does that, bro?
In my opinion, they do, right? I don't know if it's just as a joke, but to some people it may be considered disrespectful. I mean, Adam was the first man. He was the first man, and instead, he goes boasting his you-know-what part as some kind of award, as some kind of trophy saying, this is the first dick. Like, who's gonna give a damn? Well, some people actually might give a damn. A lot of people would give a damn, because I mean, technically that is. But that's beside the point. They make Adam look like some kind of douchebag. And on top of that, they make hell look like as if it's some kind of paradise, like some kind of Friday night type shit.
Like a heaven?
Like, why would they do that? In my opinion, it's literally just, it's literally a desert desert. It's a desert filled with lakes of lava, lake of fire, people. Who are it's not only that. Kids are actually somehow getting into this kind of stuff.
Kids?
Yeah, for example, there's a supposed kids YouTube channel named Rocky Raccoon, but instead they draw Hasbin Hotel characters and some certain other characters, into like what, sexual positions and jack position.
So it's basically an off-brand. Oh, damn! There's other people here. Yo, are we still in your code? I'm just making a YouTube video right now because because I need to do content.
If you don't mind, just you can play in this code. It's just that you just kind of can't intervene with this, alright?
If he want, alright, whatever.
Yeah. So basically, they draw him like some kind of what douchebag from. They draw him like some kind of douchebag, right? And that's my problem. If you're gonna be portraying the first man, who gave like what? Well, basically the first man is some kind of douchebag who is kind of in over his head with power, right? In my opinion, I know I didn't add that, but like, yeah, like who is gonna enjoy that? Some people might, yes, but a lot of people, possibly 90%, maybe even 99%, wouldn't like that because they probably know right from wrong. And in doing so, they write a character into us, an abuse character like that. Like what? They write him the wrong way. Because I saw the title and I knew, okay, they were writing. I don't care. But still, their fan base is extremely degenerate. Like, there's a lot of people in that, like, what, fully grown adults and women who actually acquire themselves, saying, oh, don't blame yourself, Angel does. He did it himself. Technically, he did it himself by not reading that contract. And on top of that, he was so hungry for money that he was willing to do that kind of stuff. Like, he did it himself. And on top of that, there actually might be some people who sympathize for Alistair. He's a killer. And on top of that, there's people who say, I like Nickel. She impaled an angel. She impaled an angel. Ruthlessly. Like, as if they were trying to give her her little moment of shine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's gonna care. In my opinion, that's just plain out wrong. But you know what? Who am I to judge? This is my opinion. I'm not judging. I feel like I am, but you know, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, now to the other ones. The Hell of a Boss fanbase. Again, same as Hasbin Hotel. Actually, the same creator as Hasbin Hotel. But more degenerate in my opinion. Like, so you're gonna draw other characters doing this kind of stuff, right? And again, Hell of a Boss. Hell of a Boss is also like Hasbin Hotel. They have a lot of characters that are similar. Very sexual, very provocative. Not provocative, I don't know what that means. Like, I was looking at something else. They have a lot of proclivities, in my opinion. If you're gonna draw them, or at least animate them, like what, do this kind of shit? Because first of all, in my opinion, like, why are you doing this? And then second of all, it's like, all the fan base is degenerate, right? And I saw a Reddit post, correct me if I'm wrong on this part, but I saw a Reddit post, right? Basically, someone, a Hollywood Boss fan who's watched it for a long time, or at least just enough to know that there's some kind of subliminal seeping hatred for God underneath the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, because if there's someone who's already watched it for all I care, and they just say this out of nowhere that it has a seeping hatred for God underneath the whole thing, then at some point, some people are going to find out, or some people who are probably very, very smart are going to discern and find out that somewhere underneath the whole thing of Hasbin Hotel, there's a subliminal hate for it. I mean, there's already people leaking season 2. Like, I mean, I don't care.
There's gonna be a season 2 coming out.
Well, apparently, yes, since people keep leaking it.
Damn
like,
it!
I don't care. But just saying, like, and then on top of that, how would I say this? The whole story is about redemption, right? The whole story is about redemption, which is a good thing. Yes,
right,
it is it's a good thing. Redemption is. But at the same time, if you're gonna be doing it in a place like hell, right? When, this is my problem. Lord forgive me if I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't think you can redeem yourself even if you're in hell. I don't know that. I feel like at some point it's kind of not twisting my perception on if it's actually true or not. Like, I'm actually starting to get confused on this kind of... Like, I know you have a chance on this earth to redeem yourself. Alright. I know that you have a chance to redeem yourself on this earth to Christ. Become like what? A man of Christ. But yeah, he's gone. So basically, that's what I'm just gonna be doing. I explained that.
So,
and in general,
in conclusion, for my conclusion, Hasbin Hotel, I'm not hating it, just because the show might be cringy, it might be bad. It's because it's, like he said, it's kind of mocking religion.
Yeah, it kind of is. Like, basically, like how do I say this? Like, they make sing-alongs like Disney. They're comparing it to Disney, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure Disney is a lot more innocent than Hasbin Hotel. Like, because then constantly it's like, people are gonna say, oh, it's because of the constant jokes, the constant sexual jokes and cussing every 3 seconds. I'm pretty sure there's other shows, like Family Guy, like, American Dad. All of that. And they're still funny, right? But like, in my opinion, this thing, I'm older than the pilot itself. I'm older than the pilot itself, and also the other remakes as well. But like, if you're gonna be shipping characters, right? And this is where my problem, right? Like, if you're gonna have a character named Blitzo, who's gay, and people are saying, oh, he doesn't deserve this, all because of a boy. He kills people for a living. He kills people.
Oh, hey. Yo, we're doing a video right now. We're about to wrap it up. It's about Hasbin Hotel.
But in conclusion, I don't like Hasbin Hotel. I don't like Hell of a Boss.
Yeah, it's a pretty mid show. No hate to anyone who likes Hasbin Hotel.
No hate, but like, this is my opinion.
No, for real. That show right there is absolutely overrated as hell.
It is, bro.
Exactly.
Yo.
Exactly. Especially considering, don't forget this, especially considering they embody sins as characters who should be, like, what? Shipped together. They literally embody characters. They're saying, which is your favorite
And
sin?
making up fan-made characters is just crazy.
Yeah.
If you make fan-made characters, it's either like...
They're called OCs. They're called own characters.
Oh, yeah, OCs.
Yeah. Let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap this up. Today's shoutouts. We got Monkey and we got Chip Cube VR as our 2 shoutouts.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my YouTube channel's name is just, like, Cube521, and this guy's name is, like, almost exactly the same to mine. So, you know. Guitar solo.
And to wrap up the video, let's just say those 2 shows are overrated and you shouldn't watch them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing, just do not send hate to anyone because of this video. And I'm not trying to offend anybody in my only controversial video on my channel. I just try to make silly VR videos. And try not to end up like Koofy. I don't know how people just become child predators after they hit 1 million. It's honestly pretty sad. Anyways, yeah. Adios.